Well, guys, we're here at Atco, my home track where I used to do so much drag racing. What is up, fam? Hope this message finds you all well and in good spirits. Just joyriding the new GT5, well, new to me, Subzero GT500, and we're gonna actually drive by Atco. I haven't really talked about this, but 3 years ago, they closed Atco, basically like a midnight deal. We never got to say goodbye. That was a huge part of my life in the channel with drag racing. So we're gonna go check it out, have a chat about it, see what's going on, because I have no idea. Wow, this brings back memories driving on Jackson Road. Basically 30 years of my life, always coming to Atco as a kid, watching the races, to racing our own. But man, it's kind of sad how it just ended so quickly for so many, not just me. But I was always hoping in the back of my mind that something would happen. But let's take a look and see what's happening. This is, you know, for drag racers, this is one of the best tracks in the country, was anyways. And it was sold and closed and no movement, like zero. So far it just looks to be still, it's all here basically. There's a strip. They did sell the stands to Cecil. They just lying dormant, but let's turn in and see what we find out. But wow, we used to turn in here all the time. Yep. Let me tell you how much memories I'm getting just driving over here. It used to be my great joy, and now it's all shut down. Well, guys, we're here at Atco, my home track where I used to do so much drag racing. It's been 3 years. Since 2023, they just sold it. The owner just sold it. I was actually in California for the 2024 Mustang media drive, and I was so excited to come back with the car and take it to the drag strip. We baseline and raced so many times here, and I was always hoping against hope that they'd figure out what to do with it. Maybe we heard rumors of like Fletcher Cox or some football player was going to buy it and revitalize it. But it's sad. A big part of my life, a huge part of the channel was here at Atco, to come here every Tuesday and Friday. You know, Black Friday racing, man. And it's sitting here dormant. It almost feels like someone can just open these gates and we'll walk right in and start drag racing again. And it's a huge loss to the community, a huge loss for racers, a huge loss for myself. You know, I used to have so much fun times doing drag racing for you guys here with new cars, stock cars. You know, we went 10s here, NA with Mamba, 8s here. We drag raced Hulk here a bunch of times. We destroyed a lot of Hellcats here. So, you know, it's just sad that it's no longer still operating. The doors are locked, but I do have a drone footage that will to see how you can see what's going on. Like I said, the grandstands have been sold to see. So yeah, there's some drone footage we'll kind of go through and see, because it's all locked up, what's going on here. But man, I just feel like I could jump in, test and tune it up, and let's go. And I had friends here, you know, we established so many things with the races, you know. But, you know, chime in. What do you guys know? What's the latest? I know there's so many rumors that go on, that go down. My biggest regret was, I understand things have to be sold, but you just sold it in the middle of the night. Like, at least let us finish out the 2023 season. You sold in the summer of 23. We could at least have closed out the 23 year to just race in Atco. So I was just so caught off guard, saddened. Because it's not only for me was fun for content, it was therapy, you know? Come to the drag strip. I had friends here, which I have lost contact with because we only knew each other at the drag strip. And, you know, had so many things planned. We wanted to do call outs and things. But now that it's just a dormant graveyard. But being here, not to be too nostalgic, but being here on the grounds kind of lifts me up. I feel good because I had so many lifelong friends here and I had so many memories here. I hope somebody can reopen it, revitalize it. I know New Jersey is really bad for insurances and blue tape and red tape and all kinds of tapes you got to get. So I know it was hard to turn a profit, but man, I wish it can reopen because it's hard. Englishtown is closed for drag racing. Atco's closed, and the reason you're saying, oh, you just drive the drag strip, this drag strip was 20 minutes from my house, so I could break Mamba, I could break whatever car and still come back and drag race. And it's so difficult. And this is a fast track. This definitely got some records here, and it's disappointing. It's really disappointing. We took the EcoBoost here and put a 5.0 engine cover on it and racing in competition. Like I said, so many memories here. But I hope it comes back. It's sad to see it like this. Let's turn the camera around. So as you can see, it's all, we just go there. All the signs are sold. The towers, everything's been stripped down. You still have a lot of the buildings are here, where you can get some chicken tenders, chicken wings, chicken cheesesteaks, I miss the announcers. You can go get, so basically you go through there, you pay your fee, you go over there, you get teched in, get some race fuel, whatever you need, go in staging lanes, and it was a blast. The sight lines are great here, great runoff. It's just tough to be back here and realize what could have been and what should be. A lot of people think drag racing is dead, but it's not. I think we just have no place to go drag race, and it's dangerous to be out in the streets. I don't know what we got to do, but I just it's tough. And I never really talked about it because it just happened so quickly, and I never got to really address it. And there's so many rumors going on the internet, but man, I remember I used to be here opening day. We'd just be in this long line. Me, Incredible Hemi, all my friends, Boosted F-150. We would sit here and just wait to. It was like Disney. We just jump in, couldn't wait to tech in, check out our slips, look at like our 60, or were we back halving, all that stuff. And it's gone now because you go to Cecil. I love Cecil, but you're getting one pass because it was so crowded, and you got to go to a rental, and they're packed. I know there's other drag strips, but you're driving so far, and time is fleeting. So, just it's nice to be here, but it's bittersweet. It's bittersweet. I wanted to give an update. I know people have been asking what happened to all the drag racing on the channel. This is it. It shut down because Atco shut down. So we never got to really capitalize. There it goes. All right, guys, this is reporting from Atco. Lighter note, Subzero GT500 is looking great in this overcast weather. And we did put some new stuff in here. We put a new colder intake and a new air filter. We're waiting for some more mods, but I'm really enjoying this build. But yeah, there you go. That is all she wrote. Cecil is where we have to go now, but lies dormant. Well, comment below what you think. What's next for Atco? Are they going to reopen it? Are they going to close it? I heard things like they're going to build a prison. I don't know what. But I would love somebody to reopen this so we can get to doing our fun again. All right, you guys. It never ends. All right, gang, after 15 years tuning this stock air filter off of bone stock GT500 2011 with the Canon air filter. Thank you for your service. Here's the new Canon replacement filter. It's gonna replace this OEM one. Wow. Time flies. Years of service. Jeez. And trashed. Now, we need one. There she blows. We'll tighten her up. Get on the air filter. Alright, there she goes. DIY continues. Also, we have a K&N cabin air filter, which we're going to replace as well. So, this is a small thing that's going to add up to a greater experience for this build. The filter, you're going to move these two tabs, lift this up, and take the old filter out. Let's see how dirty it is. There she goes. 15-year-old filter is going to be replaced with K&N. There's the new. There's the old. And it goes in like so. What I love about K&N is that they're reusable and washable. All right. It's all in there, secure, and ready to go. Alright, we'll do first fire when it's not raining out. New intake, new cabin air filter, catch cans on the way. Baby steps.